Dear friends, welcome to the Divine Scrolls. We are happy and privileged to have our Superior General, the Reverend Father Anselmo Ricardo, and we are really in India very happy to interact with you and to understand the charism of the society and what is the society doing in the world at large. I would like to ask you, when you get back to your earlier time, what inspired you to become an SVD?
Thank you. I joined our society for the postulancy and aspirancy when I was 19 years old. At that time, my motivation was to become a missionary. In my parish, in my home parish, 3 or 4 friends, they went to different congregations. And for me, those congregations were not what I was expecting.
Yeah.
When I knew SVD Society, or a Society of the Divine Word, as a missionary congregation, I thought, it is my place. I want to be missionary. And in that time, I had 3 countries in my heart to be missionary: in Japan, or China, or in India.
Oh.
Now I'm here. First time, more than 30 years have passed, and I am here in India for the first time.
We understand that you were elected a counselor in your own country, Brazil, and then eventually you became provincial. And then, you came to generalate. And how did your pastoral mission experience prepare you to lead the society into this new millennium?
I don't know if I am prepared, but
yeah,
yes, I had experience in a parish ministry, and then I served our province as a rector, at the same time as a counselor, and then provincial. Of course, our communities, our provinces are intercultural, international, and we have our intercultural living. I think it helped me to understand better our society. I did my OTP, my overseas training program, in Mexico. So I went to this program and I spent 2 years there. I worked with indigenous community. It was in the time of my studies as a seminarian, and I started some studies in communication. And after my term as a provincial, I did also a training in leadership, management, and leadership. I think everything is a kind of instrument, a tool for our missionary service. But I cannot say that I am prepared or that I was prepared, have been prepared to become the Superior General. The last 6 years, or the 6 years as a General Counselor, I could visit many PRMs around the world, in Afram, in Europe, Panam, and NASPAC. And also it helped me to understand better our society, and I am trying to understand even more how our missionaries are doing, how they are living, the way that they can serve the people of God, and especially in this time of this challenging time, where we have a lot of new things happen.
Yeah.
So it is my background. I hope it will help me to serve better our society.
I remember last year Pope Francis meeting the society, and then he relied on society to work for especially the poorest of the poor, the migrants, and especially this time of conflicts in the countries. That is a special call from the Pope, that the society to focus our lives on the marginalized or poorest of the poor. How are we dealing with this issue around the world?
We are doing it. We as SVDs, we are especially in places where other people, they don't want, or other congregation, they cannot go because it is not part of their charism. But for us, it is our place. We are present in countries where they have war, for example, in South Sudan or in Ukraine. We are present in places where this political system is not so, how can I say, they don't welcome us. I prefer not to say the names of those places, but in Latin America, in Asia, and in Africa, we are present. Even in Europe, in such environment, we are present in the peripheries, human peripheries, in the big cities, but also we are serving people in the heart of big cities like São Paulo, Delhi, or Manila, Cebu City. We are serving those people. I think we can be proud of our presence among the poor people.
Yeah, we are proud to be among the poorest, the poor, and that is what the call of the Lord is to us. And especially we are facing a lot of challenges this time, especially the countries like India. We also have a big number from Indonesia, India, and Philippines. There is a lot of cultural differences, and there are different so-called conflicts that are happening. How do we interact in this situation? How we are become a channel of reconciliation and peace?
Yeah, we have to be proactive and to deep our interculturality. Our interculturality is a gift, but also it is a task. It challenges us. We have to have a good communion within our communities, and then we can go and preach and help people and give our, how can I say, bear our witness to the world. But we have to start among ourselves, in our community, in our provinces. In such a way, we have to respect, we have to be tolerant, and also we have to appreciate the differences. We are different.
We have to appreciate the differences, different cultures, different background, different food, different behavior. We need to respect one another. That is what the call of the where we have in place the multicultural, multi-religious communities. We are living in a very difficult times, especially a time of war, also a time where there is a lot of changes that are taking place with modernization, AI coming into it. So how do we see our formation of the SVDs prepared for the time to come, a future SVDs?
We are working on that. We cannot say that we are prepared, but we are working on that. We are trying to bring our students, our young conference, to give to them an updated formation, because world is changing quickly. So the young conference, they will serve this new generation, and they have to be prepared, not only about the new technologies, but in human beings. They have to be prepared spiritually, professionally, in intercultural communities.
So we need to be prepared as Pope Francis, synodality, where we are supposed to be
Yes.
leading into that.
Yes.
I would like to know what are the challenges that the society is facing at the moment, and what message that we can give to the world as an SVD.
When you said about synodality, I think the key word for synodality, for walking together, is collaboration. And especially, we have to understand that in a synodal church, in a religious community or missionary service, we have to be open for collaboration. Without collaboration, we cannot do alone our service. It means collaboration and listening in the leadership position, but also in the grassroots where you are serving. Because we have to collaborate and work together. We should learn more from our partners. We should learn more from our stakeholders. I think it is the way.
Thank you so much, Father General, for your sharing that we need to collaborate with one another in respect, in accepting one another. We fulfill the mission of SVDs as the Divine Word missionaries, as Jesus went around doing good, making people feel as we are children of God. I want to thank you for your presence and your sharing. Wish you all God's blessing in the time to come. Let the word of God live in the hearts of all. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.